Hello and welcome to GBR. Today you find us with the guys racing from the MRC in the Infinity Series Season 12. This is the last round of the season, round 8. As you can see, we are at the Red Bull Ring. This is for a sprint and feature at the same track. And after 10 minutes of qualifying, Don put it on pole in the Alpha. In second place we've got Mini in the Mazda. In third we have Surfer in the Mercedes. In fourth place we have Bazza in the Aston Martin. In fifth place we have Golden Brownie in the other Aston Martin. In sixth place we have Fast JMS in the Porsche. In seventh we have Ice in the Mercedes. In eighth place we have G Smith in the Genesis. In ninth we have Gazmonkey in the Honda. In 10th we've got Hoggy in the Porsche. And in 11th we have Evil in the Citroen. So only 11 for, I think, both races in this one. So let's get these guys underway for 20 minutes here at Red Bull Ring. With 5 lights held for quite a long time now, and away we go. Looks like the Porsches had a good launch off the line as we're heading down towards Turn 1. Don's there, been able to hold off any charges from the back. Surfer there getting up the inside of Don. The two Astons on the outside of Turn 1. Evil's been able to jump Gazmonkey, but Don there pulling away from Surfer. Mini in third. We're going 3 wide here between Smith, Bazza and JMS, and Golden Brownie there on the inside. As we're coming up towards the third corner technically, but it is the second corner in my eyes. Surfer's gone out. Was it Surfer? No, his Ice gone out wide there on the exit. Really pick up a penalty? Did he get a slight tap? It looks like he's got a slight tap, so he hasn't picked up a penalty there, but they're going 3 wide again. The two Porsches. Oh, G Smith. What's happened with G Smith? Looks like he's had a wheel disconnect. He's got no input whatsoever, so that's unlucky for G Smith. He was quite high up there on the grid, or on the field I should say. Looks like on the track map he's got going again. It's unfortunate there for G Smith, but Don there out in the lead ahead of Surfer in second, Mini there in third, Golden in fourth, Bazza in fifth. So the two Astons have swapped positions. Ice is in sixth, Hoggy seventh, Fast JMS in eighth, Evil in ninth. Gazmonkey's picked up a half-second penalty somewhere. Not too sure where. Probably the exit of turn 2. And G Smith there, you see, he's got up and going again, but yeah, he's quarter of a lap or so behind just from that disconnect. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the feature. But we'll keep in nice and close to one another. Ice there is fairly close to the rear end of Bazza as we're coming up the hill on this second lap. Will Ice go for the move up the inside? Yes, he is. He's going to pull to the right hand side. Bazza there just been able to break out a little bit later, and Ice is been able to hold of it. Fast and Hoggy having a battle for 7th and 8th place for Team Napa. Fast having to slip in behind Hoggy as we're coming down towards turn 3 now. Hoggy keeping ahead of Fast for the moment. Evil there just in the background. Hoggy's gone out wide. It looks like he's going to be able to just hold on to that 7th spot ahead of Fast there. Gazmonkey there. He will be serving his half-second penalty in a second, so he's going to lose a little bit of time to Evil in front of him, but it did look quite close up front. Oh, Surfer's just had to serve a half-second. just pulled back onto the racing line for the braking zone. Mini, is he going to go for the move up the inside? No, he's not. These three now nose to tail. Bazza and Ice there in the background. They're close as well. Surfer's going to pull to the right hand side to try and cover off that slipstream, but Ice there, he's going side by side with Bazza now. He's got a good drive out of this last corner. And is he going to try and make the move here up towards turn 1? Yes, he is. He's going to slip up the inside. Hoggy there right behind Bazza. So the Aston's not doing as well as they normally do in the Group 4s at the moment. Fastay's picked up a half-second penalty through turn 1. Bazza doesn't know which way to go. He's got 2 Porsches behind him and a Merc in front. Is he just going to be able to hold off in this 6th position? Looks like he is. Hoggy there getting very close to the rear end of that Aston Martin. Let's jump up front. There's nothing. They're not close. Ice has got a little bit of breakaway here from Bazza as he's got his mirrors full of Porsche coming down towards turn 3. Been able to hold that off. Fast there, just been able to hold off Evil behind as well. So all these guys racing fairly close. Gazmonkey's taken that half second, not lost too much time to Evil. What did he lose? A second, but it looks like he's been able to catch that back up fairly quickly. I suppose with a little bit of clean air, you'll be able to slowly quickly catch back up in Gazmonkey's case. By the looks of it, so fast there. How is he going to lose position to Evil? I think he will. I don't think he'll lose position to Gazmonkey. No, he will slip back in that little gap there and only lose 1 position down to 9th now for Fast. G Smith still going around in 11th place, but Dom there, he's been able to pull away from Surfer, but Surfer's having to do probably some defensive driving with Mini and Golden. Oh, and as I say that, he's absolutely spun it up. Was there a tap from Mini? I don't know if there was. Let's jump on chase cam as we're going into turn 1. We'll have a look behind. No, Mini is far enough behind. There was no contact there, and he's just absolutely hit that inside curb, and that's going to lose Surfer all the way down to 10th place. That's unlucky for Surfer. He's running a good race there in 2nd, but that's now going to have a massive gap between Don and Mini now in 2nd. Everyone's going to be promoted up a position from that incident, but Mini's still got Golden Brownie right behind him. Ice has got Bazza that has caught up to the rear end of him now, so Bazza having a 7/10 slower the last time round, but must have had a good turn 1, turn 2 to gain that gap right back up to him. So now Bazza's full attention is on Ice in front of him. See if he can manufacture a move from on the Mercedes driver in 4th place. Hoggy there in 6th. He's got a bit of a gap to Evil. That was a bit wide there from Fast MS. Will he pick up a penalty on the exit of turn 4? Yes, he will. Sorry, turn 5 that one is. Gazmonkey getting it all sorts of wrong coming out of the infield section. I don't know if he went across the curbing. No, he didn't. He hasn't picked up a half-second. Surfer there. Unfortunate lap this one for Surfer, but may be able to catch up to the rear of these guys. He's still got, what, 13 minutes to go. He's got a half-second, but I'm sure he's just more worried about just getting round and finishing this little sprint race. Mini there, he's got the fastest lap of the race now. What was it? 5 thousandths quicker than Don's lap time, and he's obviously going to be bringing Golden with him, because Golden is just sitting right behind Mini. He's close to him on the exit of that corner. Hopefully that slipstream will be able to be used for Golden to try and make a move on Mini coming down towards turn 3. But that Mazda absolutely lightning in a straight line. Just didn't even lose any time to Golden behind, even though Golden was in the slipstream. But Mini's having to go for a little bit defensive here as we're coming around to turn 5. So Mini there. Oh, Mini's lost it. Mini saved it. Let's have a look at that action replay again. Let's jump on board. From this one we can see the steering angles from Mini. Golden's far enough behind. I think he just dropped the gears too much and the rear end just snapped on him. But a nice little save there from Mini. And if we look back, yeah, he's got a nice little gap there to Ice behind, so that's now allowed Golden to slip into second place. Is Golden be able to going to catch up to Don in front? Don's there, what, 38.4, 38.8, 38.8. Golden's now obviously he's going to be in the clean air, see if he can try and catch up to Don in first, Mini there in third, Ice there in fourth, obviously close that gap to Mini now. Bringing Bazza along with him, and Bazza is bringing Hoggy as well. So these three will be trying to push up to catch up to Mini. Evil just a little bit of a gap there on his own in 7th place, about a second or so I'd say behind. Oh, and as I say that, Evil's done similar to what Surf had done. There's more tasks Greeling. Fast MS has done the same. What's happened to Fast through turn 1? Did he just see this? He's done the same as what Surf had done. Oh, lucky not to catch Gaz there as he came around spinning. But Surf is going to go up to 8th place. Evil's going to drop down to 9th. Fast down to 10th now. So these two both spinning out on turn 1. And G Smith there in 11th place. So he's probably just going around making sure that he can get some points from this race. But Golden's gone fastest this time round, 38.4. So he's caught up a 10th to Don on the last lap. So catching, don't think it's going to be enough to worry Don at the moment. What's the tyre wear like now? For really good. Aston not looking as great. Many in the FF, obviously them rear tyres are just there to keep the bumper from scraping along the ground. Not really doing anything. Obviously they're going to cause him issues like we saw on turn 4. Trying to step out from behind him. He's serving that half second. He's just in front of Ice now in 4th place. The tyres are on the Merc, aren't looking too bad. A little bit worse off, but he's got the drive out the last corner. Mini's picked up another half second penalty. It's unfortunate there for Mini. That means he's probably going to lose his position maybe to Bazza. Oh, Ice has had to slip back in the behind, so that Mazda just too fast in a straight line, even for the Merc, with a great drive out the last corner. Couldn't do anything about him up towards turn 1. And once again sat in that slipstream, and that Mazda's just, you've got no chance of trying to go past it. It's just ridiculously quick in a straight line. I know we had a bop, I think, between the last Group 4 and this Group 4 race, so that Mazda seems to have had a decent bop for itself. Ice has picked up a half second penalty there out of turn 2, so that's potentially going to give Bazza a chance to slip on past. I don't think Hoggy will be close enough to Ice. He might be able to get that side by side into the penultimate corner, but this is really where the battle is at the moment on track. These 4 cars fighting for this last spot on the podium, with obviously Ice and Mini now going to have to come and serve a penalty after this left and right. Should both pull to the right hand side of the track, or just off the racing line. Mini there, they've both served it. Oh, Hoggy's got a 1 second penalty as well, so he's going to drop off the back of these two. Baz is going to go round the outside of both of these two. That's him up to 3rd place, is it? Yes, he will get 3rd place. Oh, he's picked up a half second in doing so, going round the outside of them too. But they're going side by side now up towards turn 1. Don't think anyone wants to be in 3rd place here. As soon as you do, they get a half second, but Ice has been able to make that move stick through turn 1, but we'll see the power of the Mazda. Oh, Mini, I don't think he's seen his teammate there of Hoggy on the right hand side, but that Mazda's absolutely just pulled up alongside Ice and driven past him, but obviously coming into the braking zone. Ice is on the inside. Mini's giving him room there, but Mini might be able to get that drag back down towards turn 3. Let's jump on board and look back. That menacing Mazda just absolutely flying on past, but obviously now he's on the outside for turn 3. Ice there covered off the inside to stop any move from Mini, but Bazza, with these two fighting behind, has been able to pull away in that half second. He's going to have to serve in a couple of corners time. Won't be an issue for Bazza. He shouldn't lose any time at all. Let's just jump to the front. Don there, he's setting pretty consistent lap times. Golden's just not been able to keep up with them lap times that Don has set 39.2 to 38.7, so he's losing time to Don in first. Bazza there in third, so for that half second he's still got a nice little gap to Ice there in 4th place. Ice is having to really defend as we're coming up towards turn 1 once again. Mini there on the outside. Will he try and get a good drive out and get on the inside of Ice for turn 2? Ice is already pulled to the right hand side, trying to cover off this really fast Mazda. Has Ice gone too far to the right? He has, and Mini's been able to just slide up the inside there on that left hand kink up the hill. So now gets a good drive, does Ice, but can't go anywhere, and does give Mini a little bump there on the exit. So now Mini's, I think with the pace advantage that he's got in that Mazda, will just be able to keep Ice behind him down the straights, as long as he doesn't have a little slip up like he did on, I think it was lap 5. Wouldn't have been lap 4 because like you said, as fast as that might have been lap 3 to be fair. But he has gone deep coming out of turn 3, but he's put Ice on the outside of the corner. Ice is going for the old switcheroo, can't get it done. He's going to have to slip in back behind as we're coming on to this little straight before the last couple of corners. Hoggy there in 6th place, having a look behind. Gaz in 7th, Surfer in 8th, Evil in 9th place, Fast in 10th, and G Smith in 11th. So that lot haven't really swapped around. It is now really the battle between Mini, Ice and Hoggy. These three now just for that 4th spot. All this battling has just allowed Bazza just to pull away. How far is he up the road? About 2.5-3 seconds up the road now is Bazza. We've got 5 minutes remaining, so about 3 laps. I would guess we've got left of this race, so 13 laps for the first one. But Mini there still holding off Ice in the Mercedes. And Hoggy there, what's the tyre wear like? Tyre wear on the front's obviously not great for Mini in that Mazda. Only a little bit better than Ice, and Ice has got a lot more wear on the rear. And yeah, the Porsche of Hoggy is it's only a little bit better on the front than Ice. So yeah, Mini's obviously got not great front tyres. Oh, Ice has gone for a move, a late lunge into turn 3. But that's dropped him off a little bit from Mini. Now she's going to have to get a good couple of corners here to try and catch up to the rear end of the Mazda, and not obviously try and get into a fight with Hoggy, because that's just going to allow Mini just to pull away a little bit, which obviously Ice won't want. He'll want to get that 4th spot. He'll want to try and keep the team championship alive as well. Obviously we'll be doing that at the end of the feature, going through the drivers and the team championship, so obviously stay tuned to the end of that one when I get it released. But Ice there on the left hand side of Mini. He's had a good drive coming out of that last corner. He seems to get a good drive, does Ice, out of that last corner, but can't make any moves just due to the top end speed of that Mazda. But he's pulled to the right hand side of Mini now, coming up towards turn 2. But just shows what's the speed there. There's a couple of mile an hour quicker is Mini, and it is showing. Ice is having to slip back in behind there through turn 2. And Hoggy still not too far behind. Any little mistake from Ice running in deep or just trying to avoid hitting Mini, and Hoggy will be right there to try and snatch that 5th spot from him. Obviously Gazmonkey isn't too far behind, so any little collection between any of these three, it could end in Gazmonkey picking up a position or 2 or even 3. But looks like we'll be coming around maybe only lap 12. It might be for these guys. We'll have to see when they come across the line the next time round, if they are going to get to lap 13 or not. They've got, what, 2 minutes to go. They should do. But yeah, Gazmonkey 7, Surfer 8. Surfer, is he getting caught? He's getting caught by Evil. That gap has definitely come down between the two of them. I don't know if there's enough time for Evil to make a pounce on Surfer for that 8th spot. Fast in 10th and Gaz in 11th. Don there in 1st place. Pretty dominant performance for him so far. Just been out in front since lights out, and it looks like he's got one more lap, or this lap to go, before he'll take the checkered flag. Golden Brownie in 2nd spot. Got his teammate there, Bazza, in 3rd, who's still got Mini, Ice and Hoggy not too far behind him. What is the gap? Let's have a look. 3 seconds. So they are fighting, but they are keeping up fairly close pace with Bazza. But yeah, that Mazda absolutely always picked up a half second. That is not what Mini needs. Not on the last lap of, well, I'm guessing this is last lap of the race. It's going to be close whether they get on to lap 13, I think, because you've got, what, 45 seconds to go. Yeah, it's going to be close if they get across the line. I think Don is going to, but yeah, the main focus will be on these guys for the moment. See if where Mini will end up. Will he end up behind his teammate of Hoggy in 6th, or will he just lose that 1 spot to Ice and finish 5th? But Ice is right up behind him, so Ice is definitely going to make the jump to 4th place. And it looks like Mini's had to concede to Hoggy as well for 6th, but Don's going around for another lap. Golden Brownie, he crosses the line for another lap. So Bazza, will he cross the line? Yes, Bazza will cross the line, but Ice looks like he's going to finish in 4th. Hoggy 5th, Mini in 6th place. Unfortunate for Mini. Gazmonkey will finish in 7th. Surfer finishes in 8th position. Evil will finish in 9th. Fast JMS will come across to finish in 10th position. Unfortunate with that spin as well for Fast. Obviously same with Evil and Surfer. And G Smith rounds the final corner. Unfortunate again for him with the wheel disconnect on lap 1. He was up for a good race result. It looks like Don, as long as he can navigate around the second part of this track, he'll have this race won. I don't think he's going to get the fastest lap, seeing he's in the mid to high 39s now. He did have a 38.8, so I'm not really sure what pace he was on. Yeah, he's 4/10 off his fastest, so I think he's going to struggle to get the fastest lap. But a near perfect sprint race for Don here. He had the pole. He's led from the lights out to the checkered flag in a couple of corners time. Golden Brownie and Bazza there in 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Not sure if they're going to do any switcheroos like what happened in the last one. Don's picked up a half second through the final corner, but it's not going to matter. He's far enough ahead for the win. Golden Brownie's done the same as well. He's picked up a half second through the final 2 corners to finish in 2nd place, and Bazza will finish in 3rd. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, and until next time, bye bye.